From Kakadu National Park. Oh, good morning guys. Today I'm leaving Sydney. I'm heading to Darwin. That's in the Northern Territory, basically in the top left hand side of Australia. And I'm going to be there for a week. I've hired a camper van from Brits and I'm going to be taking the camper van from Darwin through to Kakadu National Park and then down to Coimbra and then Catherine, and then back up to Litchfield National Park before heading back to Darwin. It's going to take me a week, should be an absolute corker of a trip, and hope you can join us.
Ladies and gentlemen, the signal sign has now been switched on for landing. All passengers and crew must now be in their seats with their seatbelts firmly fastened.
So I want to give you a bit of a tour of my camper van for the week. It's from Brits. Mercedes-Benz, I think it's called a Ventura. And this one has, there's on the front, full GPS. And air conditioning up above. This one's got a toilet and shower, little kitchen, got a double bed there, all the sheets. Everything's included, so all your doona, your pillows, everything, and just in here is your shower right up here, and of course your toilet. And this actually worked out really good value, better than doing accommodation. It worked out at you're looking at about $760 for the week, including the insurances, so not too bad. But yeah, there you go. That's what I got for the week. Looking forward to this. So this is the Darwin waterfront area. How good is that? This is actually Cullen Beach, just near the Cullen Beach Marina. So this area is called Fanny Bay. Good morning, my first day out of Darwin this morning. I'm heading to a place called Jabiru, which is in Kakadu National Park. It's about close to 3 hours drive from Darwin. We're heading east and beautiful weather. So my first drive really in one of these humongous Brits campers, and I have to say, it's almost like driving a bus, this thing. But picked a beautiful day to do it. Managed to rig my GoPro onto the windscreen here. And looking forward to getting out of the Darwin area and just look at some bushland. And those beeping sounds, they're going to be coming every time I put my foot in the brake pretty much. Speed kilometres, you're looking at about 110, goes up to 130 max, but with the Brits camper you can only do 110, so they limit you. I mean, it's really made for the tourist camper market. Anyways, as we get closer and as we see some things along the way, I'll definitely take the video off the screen and we'll have a look around. I've just left, I actually had to go to a Kmart and a Coles, just get some provisions, and also I didn't have a USB plug that worked, so I bought one of those cigarette lighter USB plugs that converts it into USB. Anyway, I have now turned off the Stewart Highway and I'm heading along the Arnhem Highway, and this takes us to Jabiru. It's going to take about, it's 225 kilometres and obviously about 2 hours drive, maybe a bit more. And then we should be really hitting some real bush country. There's also some fire burning going on along the road. I guess they're back burning a lot of it, which is why they've got a fire truck out here. And what do we got? Signage telling me it's 80 kilometres, okay. Just in the Mary River National Park now. I'm currently 149 kilometres from Jabiru. It's amazing how the landscape sort of changed now. We're seeing a lot more hills. And I saw one of those large ant hills that you see, I don't know, in National Geographic. There's like this massive ant hill, probably 10 foot high. It looked like a massive honeycomb standing up. I wanted to stop and actually video it, but I figured I'm going to see a bunch more of them. I can't be the only one in the area. Just arrived in Kakadu, and you've got this little information centre here. It's just like a little baby one, this one, anthill. Some of them are like 10, 12 feet high here. That's where I'm heading today, is to Jabiru, and then tomorrow Yellow Water, which is Coinda, and I might come back through Mary River on the way back down. Jim Jim's, unfortunately it's closed at the moment, but there you go. And here's the plan of Kakadu. Darwin's over here, so we went on the Arnhem Highway just up here and heading for here Jabiru, and then coming back down here to Coinda, Yellow Water and Alligator Billabong. I would now like to confirm that there are snakes in the area. There was this massive snake on the road just back there that I just drove over, literally. I hope I drove over it. Bloody hell, that thing was huge. Dark, brown or black. Oh, it didn't look good. I definitely feel one with nature here. Oh. Just getting into the depth of Kakadu National Park now. Wildlife is teeming up. Little wallaby on the side of the road, like a little mini kangaroo hopping away. And you've got these big plains, open land. Just coming up to Jabiru now. Wow, it's really green. That's beautiful.
You've reached your destination.
So I'm here for one night. Have a look around Jabiru. Okay, I have arrived at my powered site in Jabiru, and okay, not great parking, but go easy on me. I'm half on the grass, half off the grass, but I will be on the grass tomorrow. And that tree, that's in the way, I reckon. Anyways, and then you get this little powered ensuite bathroom as well. toilet and shower, which is great. And short and sweet and simple, about $50 a night, if that. I think $40–50. Yeah, and it's got power, and water for those that want to do their thing. There's the power. And Jabiru, right? Well, there's some stuff to see tonight around here, so we'll go out tonight and have a look. Nice looking caravan park. They're just doing some back burning in the area. I'm actually heading now to a place called Cahill's Crossing, and apparently there's a sunset view over the wetlands that you can look at in Kakadu, and also there's crocodiles hopefully around sunset as well in the river, and also there's some rock art, and there's a walkway apparently that sort of you can walk over the river without actually getting near the river, so you can see the crocodiles. So that's all happening. It's about an hour's drive from Jabiru, just north of Jabiru, Cahill's Crossing. Anyway, about 40 kilometres to the destination at Cahill's Crossing. This is lush. It's supposed to be 110, but I'll be honest, the roads are not that great, you know, and there's flooding like here. Thanks. Cheers. Yeah, forget about 110. Let me put this down for you. And you can see that we have flooded roads here. Hey, that's part of the adventure, right? As long as no crocs come out in the flooding areas, I think we were laughing, but on my right, there's just flooded areas. It's just incredible. Oh wow, there's these massive, great big eagles. There are big fires coming up here. Wow. Just near Ubi, near Cahill's Crossing, and this is really crocodile country here. Crocodile safety signs, and there's actually a croc in the water that I saw just here. Don't want to get too close, but I know it's there because it was there a second ago. Moving along, people were fishing down here, but that's beautiful. The waterfalls. I don't think I will drive over Cahill's Crossing, but this is definitely croc country. And we got one right in the water. I'll try and focus on it for you. There we go. Right there. Not the sort of place you want to be hanging out. So I'm now at Cahill's Crossing, and this is Kakadu National Park here, and this is Arnhem Land. And that river at Cahill's Crossing is where it separates the land of Kakadu and Arnhem. And if you want to go into Arnhem Land, you need a permit, a border where permits are needed to enter. So won't be happening today. But East Alligator River, which is where we are now, and then later tonight I'm just here now at the border crossing, and then there's Uber just over here, and that's where we'll go for sunset. Have a look around there. Just arrived in Uber, which has some of the finest collection of rock art in the world. There's rock art all along this area. You can see it's very savannah look, ancestral art. Rock art at Uber tells two different stories. You can see the artwork just there. Aboriginal people have been here for 20,000 years, and they've been living here. And this is the artwork that they did. A series of artwork talks about the laws of the system and punishment which enforces, and reminds traditional owners of a story about a young girl who broke traditional food taboos by eating barramundi at the wrong time of her life. And there's the artwork. So the artwork tells the story. Young boys are told this story by older men pointing spears at them. This is the wetlands region overlooking Kakadu National Park into Arnhem Land. Magnificent. This is the walk up to the lookout in Uber. It's a pretty rustic looking walk here. Anyway. Well. Okay, so this is at the top of Kakadu's National Park at the lookout. Just check out this. Yeah, savannah.